I was 14 years old, and I started, and I got my first seasonal job at Worlds of Fun. And, you know, for a kid that loves amusement parks and someone that loves, rides and the feel and this atmosphere, it was the perfect place for me. So I got home from school one day, and my dad said, all right, we're going to get you a job. And he pulled out an old suit that didn't fit him anymore. And so I put on a suit, and I go for my very first job interview. I ended up sitting in the job interview for like 2 hours. The process took 2 hours because there were all these other kids. I was the only one wearing a suit, of course. All the others had just got out of school. They were wearing their jeans and everything else. And I ended up going in and having a talk, and I got hired. And I got hired into the department that would end up becoming my home, the games department. So you're probably saying to yourself, what is the games department exactly? And if you can tell by the pictures, oh, look at the beautiful Care Bears. Games department is something, it's about an experience, okay? It's about helping people have fun. That is what the games department is about. So here we go. Let's see here. All right, I need a couple volunteers. If you get one ball in the can, you get to go home today with a beautiful prize.
All right.
But guess what? You don't get to stand there.
Right here?
No, you get to stand right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer Eric on here. He's got 3 tries here to get the ball in the milk can. Now, Eric, I'm going to tell you right now a little bit of tips. First and foremost, do not throw the ball at the can as hard as possible. That's not going to get it. One more. Oh, Eric, so close, but you know what? No one goes home unhappy. You get a Western mustache. Congratulations. Appreciate it. There we go. Thank you. So the reason I did this is because for many, many years, this is what I did every single day. It was about building this experience for guests that came to Worlds of Fun. So they would come to the park, and most people when they come to the park, what are they going to do? They got to spend, what, $50, $40 to get in the park. They got to spend $15 on parking. All right, they've got to go then. They want to buy a funnel cake. You got to spend another $6 on a funnel cake. Maybe you're going to get the ride photo. That's another $12. You're already up to like $80, almost $100 a person. So my job was to try to get that last little bit to get somebody to come over and play a game. All right, that was the goal. That was the idea. And the thing about games, though, is that there's a big difference between games and rides. Because right now, just by doing this, we have created an experience. Somebody's going to go on a ride. They're going to go on a ride. They're going to go upside down maybe a minute and a half. They're going to wait in line for 2 hours for it, okay? Right here, I just spent a few minutes. We had an experience. Angela, Eric, they both go home with the prize. My idea for games is this. When it came time for games, I wanted to evoke a positive emotion. So when somebody down the road 10 years from now, when they go home and they won that big giant Care Bear, they won that big huge banana, and it goes and it sits in the corner of their closet or wherever it be, and 10 years down the road they go and they look at it and then they think to themselves, oh, do you remember that time I went to World of Fun and I won that giant banana? Hopefully someone's going to remember that a lot more than they're ever going to remember going upside down 7 times on a roller coaster, right? It's about building that emotion and building that experience that people are going to come back to every single year.